engine technology.
Wow, this car can go. It moved the competition away from me. Ford is totally on my radar now.
Get into the EcoBoost Challenge at your local Ford dealer and get ready to get floored.
Welcome back to the On Deck Circle. Our guest is Beast catcher Luis Martinez. And first of all, Luis, welcome to the ball club. And how did it come about that you ended up being in the Angels organization?
Thank you for having me, first of all. I was a free agent after last year. I got drafted in 07. So after the end of last year, I was a minor league free agent. And they called me up and they seemed very interested. And I weighed my options. And in the end, I thought the best opportunity for me for a catcher and to learn from, of course, Mike Scioscia and from the organization and for me to grow as a player was to come here to the Angels organization.
Well, it's interesting because during the offseason I was talking to Keith Johnson about you, and he was really high, and he remembered you from the Texas League when he was managing at Arkansas, and so apparently he has a very good memory of what kind of player you are. Especially, he was really impressed with the way that you handle pitchers, and I'm sure that's something you have to work hard at and be proud of.
Oh, definitely something to take pride in. As well as my defense, but more pitchers, getting to know them, their pitches, what they like to do in certain situations, certain hitters. So I pride myself in that, and I talk to these guys all the time, figure stuff out, figure hitters out, get them to the best of their ability. So that's my goal every time I'm out there.
How long does it take when you join a new organization? Because, maybe you've seen a couple of these guys along the way, but a lot of them are all new to you.
Right. It takes a little while. I mean, a couple of bullpen sessions and then actually going out there in the games and getting the rhythm, being on the same page together. But it doesn't take, more than a couple outings for me to get them and figure out what they're trying to do and get them to the best of their abilities.
Talking with Luis Martinez, and I guess going back to something you said earlier, what's it like for a catcher first time through a Mike Scioscia camp? Because I hear that he really works catchers hard.
It was pretty tough. From the get-go, we had a bunch of stuff to do with blocking and receiving, wild pitches and stuff like that. But it was what I expected, especially coming from Mike Scioscia. We hear a lot of stuff like you just said, that he's pretty aggressive and with the catches, but it's what I expected, is why I wanted to come here to learn and see what he had to offer. And so far it's been great, and hopefully keep learning from him and the organization.
It'll be interesting this year. We've got certainly a number of veteran guys, but also some guys who are pitching at this level for the very first time. Do you have to handle the new guys differently than veterans?
Yeah, you kind of have to walk them through a little bit more. Give them more sense of confidence, and sometimes get in there and pound them a little harder sometimes. But more the veteran guys, they've been around, so they know how this league is, and they're a little more confident with what they have. And sometimes, new guys come here and, when a lot of the parks, the wind blows out and, regular fly ball, leaves a yard. So just got to keep their confidence up, tell them to keep the ball, low and go from there.
Which could be the case today with the wind blowing out at about 30 miles per hour. Obviously, KJ needs to get both you and John Hester playing time. Do you like the way that it's going, the fact that you guys take turns catching back-to-back days?
Well, it's every other day, it's a couple of days. It's something I'm not used to, but, it is what it is. I know John Hester's been here for a while, and, I'm trying to learn from him and everything he has to offer, which is quite a bit of information. So, I appreciate the opportunity they're giving me, and I'm going to make the best of it, no matter if it's, 2 days apiece or 1 day or whatever it is. I'm just going to make the best of what they give me.
Of course, right now the rotation is pretty good I guess it winds up evening out, where some days your back-to-backs will come the last day of a series, one city, and the first game of a series, the next city, and that can't be a lot of fun after the way the travel days are in this league.
I've actually lucked out on that. John's the one that gets the backload of that work. So usually my games are in between, like we'll come in today and then tomorrow. And the next day I'll play, and then John gets the last game, and then so he's the one that's kind of winning that one.
So you do luck out. Obviously, this is I think the third team in this league that you played for. So just out of curiosity's sake, your favorite city, favorite ballpark in the league?
Well, I played in Tucson, and it was okay. Definitely this one, Salt Lake, with the city, and the field. It's amazing out there, so I love it. I'm sure once it cools down and the weather gets warmer, it should be
finally, when you're growing up in Miami, did you think that you'd be a catcher down the road? And if so, was there a favorite player that you hope to emulate someday?
Growing up, I played like the outfield, some of the infield, but catching was the last position I played. I never liked it, so I never imagined myself being here one day. But growing up, I did watch Pudge, when he was with the Marlins and won the World Series. So that's somebody I idolized growing up as a catcher.
Yeah, there's the generation difference right there, folks. You call Ivan Rodriguez Pudge, and I can't bring myself to it because to me, Pudge is Carlton Fisk. But Luis, again, welcome to the Bees, and again, had to feel good to get that 3-hit game. Hopefully, a few more of those coming around the bend for you. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, that's catcher Luis Martinez. We'll be back with more from Albuquerque after this on 1280 The Zone, the Zone Sports Network.